It was just outside the club here where police responded to that shooting early Saturday morning. Inside, a customer dragged the cashier out to safety. And on their way out, the cashier had the presence of mind to cut out the gas. But one trooper I rode along with today says he couldn't have asked for a better start. And something stinks. And it's not the chickens. I can tell you just from this small amount, this is definitely something that you would not want to take a whiff of. Underneath all the fun here, there are some lessons that the Ingrams are eager to pass on. I got some teams here. What team are you guys on? People are impressed. We're out here in the pool area. We got the fire here. We got music playing. Rather than tell you, I'm going to show you. First, don't swerve.
Unfortunately,
keep in mind, I'm no Kyle Schwarber. It turns out, even with form this bad, last year the walk raised $57,000 for the cause. Not a whole lot of walking going on right now, and it's sites like this across Du Bois County is the perfect spot to take a look at just how bad some of the flooding is. The water department here in Troy discovered the doors to the water reservoir had been broken into. A giant tree limb was taking up just about all the area you can see behind me here. K2 is becoming a huge problem, but it's not just here.
Taking a selfie with Danny Glover, Sam Knef, Eyewitness News. In the days following a horrible discovery, the weight of tragedy has swept over Evansville. Adonis Weathers knows tragedy all too well.
Last year I had a little niece, you know what I'm saying, got taken from us or whatever. And since then, I've just been out here trying to make a difference, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing just the same old, same old. You run around the hood, that's all you see is balloons, teddy bears. I'm tired of seeing that.
Weathers asked for help on Facebook, and the message got across.
Pretty upset when I seen all her stuff was getting messed up, and thought seen a post on Facebook, and I said, hey, I could do something for this young lady.
I was like, what? You got a tent? You know what I'm saying? And I was just thrilled, you know what I'm saying? I was happy. It just made my day because I was really down, you know what I'm saying? I've been crying on and off for like the last 3 days.
The two men worked together, building a tent and a bridge. Steve Wire has no connection to Aaliyah.
Not at all, just been following along with the progress and everything.
He just cares. Weathers is a little closer to the situation. His mom used to run a daycare, and he helped out. One of the kids they watched, you guessed it.
I don't really know, man. It just really touched me, for real. Just to know that I used to watch her, and now she's gone, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who couldn't talk, couldn't defend for herself, couldn't cry out for help, none of that. And she's just gone.
After they finished the job, Weathers and Wire embraced like friends who've known each other their whole lives, except...
We don't, that's the thing. Strangers, you know what I'm saying?
First time we ever met.
First time we ever met.
Others chipped in, moving teddy bears, flowers, and balloons, not for recognition.
I don't want no extra thank yous or anything like that. I just want to see this little girl's memory taken care of and show that she was loved by her city here.
I know it will inspire. I know it will.
In the wake of tragedy, a new friendship is born.
That's all I got to say, brother. It was nice meeting you.
It was a normal day on Grand Avenue. Anthony Hughes' kids just got home from school.
Then all of a sudden it pops out from over here, and it comes running towards my wife and kids.
A foreign creature terrorizing the neighborhood. And according to Hughes' neighbor, there was only one thing it could be.
It's El Chupacabra. And you know, most of the folks over here don't understand what El Chupacabra is, but I knew what she was talking about. And I mean, this thing was snarling mad. It was running up on people. Like, it wasn't running away from people. It was running at people. And when it ran up, I mean, it was showing its teeth. My kids were terrified. I mean, heck, I was even scared. You know, I'm a big guy, but that thing scared me. I flew back in the house, too.
Animal Control and Evansville Police both tried to contain the beast, unsuccessfully at first.
And he cornered it in between these two white houses over here. And it came out and ran around, and in between the yellow house and the white house over there is where he fired the shot at it.
This isn't something that you train for.
A shot at the foot only made the monster more mad. It ran from the alley, only to be slowed up again by an animal control pole.
He has it under control, all of a sudden it wiggles loose, and it's gone again.
The chase was back on.
Police say the chase led all the way to the backyard of this house on Aiken Drive, where El Chupacabra finally met its end.
Officers cornered the elusive threat, which turned out not to be El Chupacabra after all, but a coyote officers were forced to put down.
Unfortunately for the coyote, it was behaving in a way that the officers had to take action to make sure that the public was safe.
He was probably scared straight. Yeah. I would have shot it too. I wouldn't have cared where I was at. I would have fired down on it. Survival mode, man. That thing was trying to eat a kid. We got coyotes in the hood.
U.S. Marine Alan Miller fought for his country in Iraq, and for the past 10 years, he's been fighting another battle within his kidneys, focal segmental glomerulosclerosis.
It just got a little more and more and more to where just feeling worse and worse and worse until they eventually kind of quit working and just gave out. You know, why did this happen?
When is the end of the light at the end going to come?
Miller was on dialysis 9 hours a day. He needed a new kidney to live, but wasn't afraid to die.
I knew that he would get me through it. And if not, you know, it would have been my time. But I knew it wasn't my time. I know he's got a lot more for me to do.
Nikki Kuntz knew Miller through Life Community Church. She says she got a call from God.
I started praying, thinking about it at that time, and it grew stronger and stronger in me that that's something that I needed to do.
Kuntz began the process to see if her kidney would be a match for a man who desperately needed it, a man she barely knew.
I was terrified. I mean, that's my wife. That's my life.
You should just give up. Don't worry about it. And that's not the way to be. You know, like I said, if God calls you to do something, be brave and do it.
Nikki kind of pulled us to the side one Sunday after church and gave us a card, and then that card basically said, you know, I'm a match, I'm going to give you a kidney.
The two completed successful kidney transplant surgery in late November. The first question they each asked, was the other okay?
I never had a doubt in my mind, never had a worry, never had a fear.
This has changed my life. I feel so much better, and that's a week after surgery. Like, I don't have to hook up anymore, I don't have to feel fatigued anymore, and she has done this for me because she stepped up and answered God's call.
Once acquaintances, two families forever connected.
There couldn't be a better person that I could be linked to, a better family.
Like you said, I don't think I could have gave it to a better person.
I'll never be able to repay her for what she's done, but I'll appreciate her for the rest of my life.